everybody, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. I've got Brenda Benson here, and also youth leader. My name is David Wilson. I serve as a youth pastor at First Baptist Church here in Cadillac. We are making this video today to let you know what happens in FBC Youth Ministry from a FBC youth leader. But Brenda's here today to just share some of her story, some of her journey in youth ministry. So Brenda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been part of First Baptist since I was very young, about a year old. I'm a Cadillac native, born and raised on a dairy farm here. I enjoy traveling. I obviously enjoy youth ministry. I play hockey in the winter. I love reading, playing my violin, and I do a lot of yard and house projects. And I really enjoy being part of First Baptist. There's a great community here, and I love being part of the Cadillac community.
Great. So how long have you actually served in youth ministry?
I have been in youth ministry for 16 years, which is pretty incredible. So I was really awesome. 2 when they asked me to start serving in youth ministry.
Why would you say you actually serve in youth ministry? I know you had a starting point, but why do you continue to serve in youth ministry?
I have had a passion for discipleship, specifically for young girls, since I was about 16. Obviously, I did not start in youth ministry service at 16. But I was given the opportunity to help, disciple my younger siblings somewhat and just interact with some other young people throughout my high school and early college years. And then I ended up serving in youth ministry starting when I was in college, and I haven't looked back. It's just been a phenomenal journey. I've had a lot of different interactions over the years with high school, with junior high, special events, all the things. And I think it's a way to, one, live out my commitment to the church body as a member to help train and disciple young people and support parents as they are teaching and training their children as well. And I see it as a really neat opportunity to be able to build into the lives of young people and to be one of those extra adults in their life that they can come to and help support them along the way.
So for people that are listening to this video or maybe wondering what actually happens in youth ministry, what is it like serving in FBC Youth?
I'll stick with 3 words to start with and then kind of extrapolate on those. So it's fun, it's edifying, and it's community, serving in youth ministry. So fun, funny, corny.
What?
It can be a little extra sometimes dealing with Pastor David, but he's great and it is a lot of fun. Teenagers are fun. And it's definitely edifying. We have a lot of good, solid teaching with Pastor David, with other youth leaders who have the chance to teach, just kind of going through topics, cultural issues, but also foundational things like what are we all about as Christians? Why do we follow Jesus, and why is the Bible even true, and why is Jesus the only way? And so being able to go over that with the students is also edifying to the leaders. And then community, solid friendships. I mean, we have a great crew of youth leaders, and it's super important to build that community with each other so that we're supporting each other as we're ministering to the students.
Just 2 more questions for you. Sometimes I hear that people are intimidated to serve in youth ministry because they're working with teenagers, and sometimes I feel like teenagers could be difficult to minister to, a little scary at times, I hear. What is it like ministering to teenagers?
Yeah, so again, I'll stick with 3 words. It's unpredictable. It's challenging, and it is rewarding. It's unpredictable just in the sense that we all are in some ways, right? We might be having a good day, might be having a bad day, and teenagers are dealing with the same things. They're dealing with big emotions, big life changes, and so you might have a plan when you come into youth ministry. Okay, we're going to talk about this, we're going to go this route, this is what small groups are going to look like. And you might have a student who's just really off the rails that night, and that's what you need to focus on and what you need to do and minister to that specific student or group of students. And so in that way, it can be unpredictable. It's challenging in the sense that sometimes that's really difficult, but it's also challenging personally. Like if I'm a youth leader and I'm talking to these students and sharing things with them, I have to be living that out too. And they're gonna ask like, hey, what are you doing? And do you really believe this? And why are you saying these things? Are you really living them out? And so it really just keeps you sharp, and it's challenging in that way. And that is definitely rewarding to see them succeed, to watch the decisions they make, to see them grow up. And I mean, I've got students who have left for college and they call me back. They're going through a hard time, and they reached out to me and I was able to minister to them. And just the relationships that we build with the students and the parents as well.
Great. So final question. Who would you recommend to serve in youth ministry?
Somebody who loves Jesus and wants other people to love Jesus too. So there's no age range. I mean, if you're a young single person who wants to serve, if you're an older retired person, empty nester, maybe you're a parent with young kids and they go to Awana and you want something to do with your time, I mean, we really need people who love Jesus and just want to help students come to love Jesus as well.
And if you're listening to this video and you would like more information about youth ministry, I'd really appreciate you contacting me through the church office, through my email, through my text message, or just stop and grab me on a Sunday morning. We would love for you to serve in youth ministry. There's nothing more important that I believe than to walk alongside of our children from birth to through high school. It's such a foundational time, and we have an opportunity as a body of Christ to greatly influence our current generation and the next generation of the church. So God bless. Thank you so much for spending some time watching this video. Camera throws me off a little bit.
We want you.
Yes.